we will give, and God willing, you will hear the screams of the Israeli enemy. The third issue, there's no empty position. They have all been filled, and Hezbollah continues to work. And with all its readiness and preparedness, perhaps the Israeli might be disturbed to understand that some of the deputies or the alternatives or the substitutes in areas where there were certain commanders that were assassinated and they were martyred, they are in reality also from the older generation that began in 1982. They would be disturbed to hear this. And the second, another part, are from our brothers that are close to the time of establishment and founding, and they have experience which also would allow them to have experience and the know-how, which is wide, and everything that we have seen in the leaders who were assassinated and were martyred. There are also all the information and the copies and everything needed, all the givens, in order to allow the first deputy to go on with that work, and even the second deputy and second assistant and first assistant, and therefore there is no fear that the follow-up of the work in order to be organized, this will continue, God willing. And I show you the front of South Lebanon and the front lines. Didn't the operations increase? The operation of the resistance, didn't they increase very clearly? Didn't the operations of launching of rockets also, which reached areas, settlements, and even occupied cities, isn't it clear? Didn't it expand? Didn't the confrontation expand? This cannot happen had there not been also people who have the qualifications to continue this job, and also even contact with the leadership and continuous coordination among the various units in South Lebanon and the forces in Lebanon. We will achieve the election of a Secretary General based on the procedures that we have in our organization, and we will declare this when this is achieved. Do not forget, the circumstances are difficult and complex based on this war, as a result of this war, but we want to achieve this issue in the normal and right way, which is the right procedure, and God willing, this will happen soon. And the aggressions on the southern suburbs of Beirut and South Lebanon and the Bekaa and even the Mount Lebanon is hurtful. However, the arms of the resistance, where they only strike the civilians, and they believe that they can be victorious through this, they can achieve something through this. The only solution for us, the only choice that we have is resistance and resilience and steadfastness, and the fact that our people continue to support us. This is our only option for the sake of victory. We will defeat Israel, God willing. Israel will not achieve its objectives. Didn't our leader, martyr Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah, didn't he say that the era of defeats has ended and the era of victories has begun? Don't you believe him? He is someone who was given this knowledge from God Almighty, and therefore this will happen, God willing. And didn't this happen in 2006 in the summer war, July war of 2006? Didn't he say that you are the people of steadfastness, and you have proven for a year that you are the people of steadfastness and patience? Dear people, we have confidence in victory.